Welcome everyone.
Perfect.
Sunday morning again. So please just take it easy as usual, okay? So Sunday morning early, life is gonna be back soon to normal or to our new normal. And let's just get it started with a seated position. So bend your right leg first, then the left on the top. Or you can sit in Sukhasana, easy pose, or any variation you choose, it's gonna be all right. But next, what I'm going to ask to lift your butt cheek up until the pelvic a little bit forward. So from the side, it looks like instead of rolling to the back, you're tilting the pelvic ahead. Now close your eyes, palms are facing up. Soften your mouth, soften your jaws, and just normal breathing. Couple of inhales and exhales. Now start to feel the air in your lungs as you inhale. And feel it as you exhale, as you release it. Start to clear your mind. Release everything and just concentrate on the spine and on your breathing. Now, without moving anything else, just close your palms together in front of your heart center to set your intention for this class. And have a great practice, everyone. Open up your eyes or keep them closed. Palms are on your knees and start to roll the body. Choose one direction and just make sure that you're really taking the time how you're gonna move. So first, we're not gonna move fast or even try to slow down a little bit just to feel your muscles, especially the side of the body, the front side, the back, the shoulders, the chest. So feel the tissues, how it's moving as you're moving your body. Breathing is absolutely normal. And as you're rolling the body, a little bit later, you can include the shoulders, you can include the head if it feels good. It will be just a short warm up. Anytime you feel to or your body feels to, just switch direction. And we have 3 more breaths left. Then gently stop at the center. Roll the shoulders back and down. Take an inhale, and with the exhale, lengthen the head up towards the ceiling. Now arms overhead. Close the palms together. You can bend the elbows at the beginning, okay? So let's just sit here for a moment and let's just watch the shoulder area. What do you feel there? So if you feel tension, you can stay right here. If you feel no tension, start to straighten the arms gently, slowly over the head without moving the arms ahead or to the side. So the middle fingers are stretching up over the head, and you start to feel, you start to realize your muscles in the arms, shoulders, side of the body, back and front. Now cross the thumbs. If you haven't done that before, take an inhale, and with the exhale, feel how the energy goes back to the base of the spine, but you're stretching the fingertips up. So feel that both direction, how you're stretching the body here. Chin up, head up. Take 2 more breaths, the same way I just described. Take an inhale, hold, and with the exhale, feel the energy to the base of the spine and stretch the fingertips up more. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Now interlace the fingers. Take an inhale, stretch up, and with the exhale, move the fingertips to the right side a little bit. I do like to practice with closed eyes at this time, and I encourage you to do that. And I tell you why. If you close your eyes, you're not going to watch yourself, you're not going to watch me, but you're going to start to feel the body more. So I want you to realize how your left side looks like without having a glimpse of it. So the biceps and the ears are together, or if your elbows are still bent, that's perfectly okay. But just feel that the body is in between 2 glasses. And every time you inhale, you just hold, and when you exhale, start to feel that left side a little bit more. The left ribs are opening, the left lung is expanding, and you're stretching the left side of the body from fingertips to your side hip. Now take 1 more breath, and with the exhale, start to stretch a little bit deeper, and back to center. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bend to the left. Again, it's a slow movement. Don't let the chest collapse. Try to bring the fingertips behind you. And if you started to sweat, that's a great sign. Just keep on breathing and just hold it there. Sometimes you feel that the fingers are shaking, the arms are shaking. That's your nervous system. Don't let it to trick you. So that's not a pain. That's a great stretch for your right side. Just a couple of more breaths. Inhale, hold. Exhale, go to the left at this time, stretching the right side. Now 1 more breath. That's going to be the last one. Inhale long. And with the exhale, move to the left a little bit more. And bring it back to center. Now everything is under your control. Close the palms back and gently, slowly bring the palms to your heart center. Then release the palms facing up. And just feel the arms, feel the shoulders, feel that energy in your fingertips. A long inhale, slow exhale. Now, if your knees are hurting, please extend the legs out. Otherwise, you can stay here and just start to walk the fingertips ahead. If you need any props, I hope you guys have a pillow or blanket or something to hold close to yourself. So just, you can place the elbows down like Tom next to me. If you can go a little bit deeper, then go on your forearm. If you can go a little bit deeper, then relax the head down. So any variation, what you know, just make sure that you're staging yourself. So We're going very slow, inch by inch or couple inches. And make sure that you breathe. Now we're going to stretch the side of the body. Take an inhale. And again, walk to the right side. It will be just only 2 breaths. As you exhale, now you feel the glutes. You feel the muscles on the left side of your spine. Take one more inhale. Exhale long. Walk a little bit more. And gently change back to center, walking back slowly. And just take a moment here. Then take another inhale and we start to walk to the left side. As soon as you feel the stretch, just stay right there. You don't have to walk anymore. Just try to relax every body part where you feel that you hold tension. So sometimes as we walking to the left, the right shoulder wants to stay up, but you can release it with your next exhale. Let's do one more breath for this side. Inhale, hold. Exhale, walk. And release tension. And slowly back to center. Now one more breath and one more stretch at the center. So now you're gonna walk ahead as much as you can. But again, if your eyes are closed, where you feel the most tension in the body, in the hips, I want you to slow down again and take another breath. And as you exhale, feel how you're melting into the floor. Feel how the deep tissues are releasing tension. Slowly walk back to center. And again, just take an inhale and exhale. Center the head, draw the shoulders back, pull the belly in. Coming to a kneeling position. It's gonna be cat and cow in a little bit of different way. So we're gonna have 3 type of cat and cow. So come to your, spread the palms, hip width distance, and the shins are on the ground. You can tuck the toes under, or you can keep the feet flat. And now just stay here for a moment. Feel that you're pulling in the belly. And feel that your position right now is like neutral. Then take an inhale, look up or close the eyes and shift your eye gaze towards the third eye. Your back is arching. So start to feel how you're stretching the front side of the body. Start to feel how you're rolling the shoulders back and how you're opening the chest by it. And now exhale. Put the belly button in and move as slow as you can. So if it takes a little bit longer, just use the air, spare the air, and curve. Take an inhale, slowly. Count for yourself. So I expect you at this time to count for 8 or 10, even 12 if you can. That's awesome. Relax your face muscles, even if your eyes are closed. And exhale. Slowly, everything is under your control. Just watch the spine. Watch those muscles, how they moving, how they working for you. Then chin to the chest. Tailbone really under. And start again. Now we're moving a little bit faster, so shorten the time. It's like normal breathing for 6 counts in and 6 counts as an exhale. Still engage all the muscles, and when you inhale, I want you to feel the back, to concentrate on the back, and when you exhale, concentrate on your belly, pull it in. Inhale, watch the back. Exhale, watch the front. Now start to move a little bit faster. But now as you inhale, watch the front. And as you exhale, watch the back. Inhale, front. Exhale, back. Inhale, front. Exhale, back. Now by your own, couple of more times, and again, we're gonna go faster. Two more times. And now 1 and 1. Inhale, up, exhale, curl. Inhale, exhale. Feel your lower abs as you're moving. Two more times. Inhale. Then touch the big toes, open up the knees, bend the elbows, forehead down, and just take a couple of long inhales and exhales. In a case you turn your head to the left or to the right, please make sure that after a couple of breaths, you're gonna change the head position. So that's fine if you don't wanna put the forehead down, if you feel that your neck wants to have a little bit of more rotation, but please don't stay on one side. Make sure that you're gonna switch to the other side. Elbows are bent. Chest is relaxing, the shoulders are relaxing, and the hips are relaxing at this moment. Just a few long inhales and exhales to bring the energy back to the center and slowing down your heart rate, your circulation a little bit. We already started to cut circulation in the hips. So staying here a little bit longer will have to refresh the blood and oxygen in the hips when we stop being in this posture. So take one more breath with the exhale, relax into it a little bit more. Face muscles are relaxing too. And slowly place the palms underneath the shoulders, come back to tabletop. Then place the forearms down and just hang here for a moment. Take a breath. Now your body is ready to do the shoulder stretch, what we're gonna do now. If you have any problem with your neck, please keep the forehead down. Otherwise, look up, shift your eye gaze ahead, and start to stretch the fingertips ahead. So if you stay here at this very moment, that's perfect. If you feel that's too much for your shoulders, then just come back on your forearms. If you can stay here, spread the fingertips and take 1 or 2 long inhales. And hopefully with the second exhale, you're gonna feel that the shoulders are melting, the chest is melting down towards your mat. And that's a good sign that the shoulders are opening. So then just stay wherever you are. Again, you can place a pillow underneath the chest or a blanket. If it's too much, if it's too deep, by placing a blanket that helps you to relax a little bit more. Now, maybe you feel this stretch is not enough for you. Come up on the fingertips, make little cups with your fingertips, lift the elbows up. Then you can place the elbows down a little bit for a couple of breaths. When you inhale, lift the elbows up and just hold it there. Two more breaths left. And change palms down. Come back to child's pose, forehead down. And at this time, bring the palms next to you. Let the shoulders to hang. Palms are facing up. Take one more long inhale and exhale. Then chin to the chest, slowly come back to seated position. Now I'm sitting on my heel, but I want you to tuck the toes under. So try to sit in here, or you're gonna see Tom, he's gonna place a pillow in between the calf and the thigh because his hips are really, really tight. Awesome. So stretching the toes back, that's gonna give the circulation back to the toes. Now, fingers interlaced behind you. If you have a strap or you have a towel, please hold it from behind. Ideally, it will be shoulder distance. So hold on something and just feel that you're opening up the chest as you're breathing. Chin up, head up. It's a little bit of pressure on the toes. It's a little bit of pressure in your lungs. But just getting used to the posture will open up the front side of the body for you. Two more breaths we have. And if you can, start to bring the arms behind you a little bit more up. Again, just move inch by inch. And if it's too much, just go back an inch or stay right there and try to take another breath. Now lengthen up the head with the last exhale, chin up. Feel that you lift it towards the ceiling. And gently release it. Let the arms hang a little bit for a moment. Then place the palms down in front of you and make a little bit of noise with the toes. Good job, everyone. Now let's warm up the hips with dancing. And again, you can choose direction whenever you want to. Just please make sure that when you reach the side of your mat, you go a little bit back and forth. That will massage your hips from the inside. And use the breath again as you're moving. So one full circle is one breath, in and out. How fast or how slow you go again, that's your pace. And we have 3 more breaths. So you know, maybe you want to change direction at this time. Exhale one more time. And then come to a seated posture. We're gonna do 90-90. I do like to straighten my thigh and make it parallel with the side of the mat and make my shin parallel with the front of the mat. So make sure that you have that 90-degree angle, that's really important, and flex the right foot back. So we're starting with the right side, then the left heel comes on the top. Now, as soon as you put it up, or maybe you cannot put it up, if you cannot put it up, you just sit cross-legged, the left shin is at the front right now. If you put it up and you feel cramping, gently release it, take another breath, and let the body just to get used to this seated position, and maybe it's gonna be okay if you try it second time. Now, don't put pressure on the knee. It's a little bit more of your thigh than your knee. And make sure that the right heel and the left knee are stacked. So sometimes I have to move a little bit closer, like adjust myself to have that knee and heel together. Now both feet flex back, and you see how far is my heel from my knee. That's all right. Palms behind you, roll the shoulders back, chest is opening up. Close your eyes, take an inhale. And with the exhale, just feel that you're keeping that spine long and straight. Feel that your chest is opening up with each breath. Your lungs are in a perfect position. And just watch your spine instead of your hips. So try to trick yourself basically to think about something else than the hips. And I just brought back your attention, right? With each breath we take, it's getting better and better. It's getting easier and easier, hopefully. If not, by now, if you feel pain, please consider just to release that left heel down, okay? That's absolutely okay. Just make sure that you're tilting the pelvic. So gently press the fingertips behind you and take a couple of more breaths in this steady position. I will put my heel back. Sit cross-legged. Sit cross-legged. Cross-legged. There you go. And just tilt the pelvic. Tilt the pelvic. Good job. So it's much better if you sit cross-legged versus this, because your hip, they need to open up. And how can we get into here is you starting from here. Now bring the left arm in front of you, press down the fingertips. The right arm is really close to the base of the spine. Take an inhale, lift up, and with the exhale, start to look to the right side. And again, less is more. So once you feel that tension in the lower back, in your hips again, then just slow down and just wait for another breath or two. When you again feel that you can stretch the head up towards the ceiling and you can move the shoulders a little bit more. Now gently look back to the center. Switch the arms. Press down, lift up. And I'm just moving my left shoulder first and shifting my eye gaze to the left. Basically, where you want to pay attention is your lower back, is your lower abs. Everything else is just happening in the hips as we're twisting. And gently, slowly move back. Now palms are facing up. Relax the shoulders first. Then left heel down. And if your eyes are closed, I want you to feel that pumping energy in your hips right now. So as soon as we release the leg, the circulation started in your hips again. And now it's pretty safe to stretch the legs out and just roll the knees in a few times. Left and right. Now lead the right knee bend, create a 90-degree angle, and again, I'm flexing my right foot back. Place the palms behind you. Now you can bend the back a little bit just to place the left heel on the top, and then you're gonna walk a little bit closer. Here, you can place a pillow underneath the left knee if you want to relax it. If you cannot like release the tension on the left side. So placing a pillow right here will help you to relax that left side, because where we concentrate is the right side. That's your IT band. Walk towards me a little bit. Just an inch towards me. Yes, that's it. There you go. So now he has a perfect 90-degree angle, and that's the IT band. And we're also opening up the hip with this posture. So we call it Janupadasana 2, usually when we are in on the ground, laying down. But this exactly does the same thing for your hips. Now gently release it. Stretch the legs out. And come to 90-90. Now I'm creating a 90-degree angle with the left leg. And again, it's just a little bit of time to set it up. That's good. Palms behind, roll the shoulders back and up. Keep the chest open. And the chest ahead. Tilting the pelvic, that's gonna help you to open a little bit more. Eyes are closed or open. And the top of the head is stretching up towards the ceiling. If you feel there's a big difference in between two sides, please remind yourself which side is the more closed side. That's what you want to hold a little bit longer. So start to learn the body, start to learn which side is more closed and hold that side a little bit longer. So usually 1 or 2 breaths are perfect. And this is how we're gonna catch up with the more open side. So the ego says to do that side, which is really easy, but we have to try to control that, because it's about like being and having the balance for both sides. And of course, the more close side is very challenging. That's what the ego doesn't like. Now bring the right fingertip ahead, left behind you, press down to lift up the spine and start to move your left shoulder and eye gaze to the left. Soften your lips, your jaws, your face muscles, your eyes. Basically, every single time we inhale, we just observe, and when we exhale, that's when we're gonna move. That's when we're gonna stretch a little bit further. Now slowly look back. Switch the arms, press, lift, and rotate. We have one more breath left. Head up, chin up. Take an inhale. Twist with the exhale. And gently release as you come back. Don't rush your body. Palms are facing up for a moment. Relax the shoulders, relax the arms. Then relax the heel down. Now extend the legs out and gently start to roll the knees in. Especially be careful with the left. You're gonna feel lots of tension in the hip. Even if your hips are really flexible, that's just a rotation. Just that was just a motion what we don't do with the hips every single day. So that's why you might feel it's a little bit numb. Now, after you stretched out the legs, create a 90-degree angle with your left leg, your left knee. So my thigh is completely straight ahead and my shin is parallel with my computer. I'm flexing my toes back. I'm leaning back a little bit just to swing that right heel up. And again, I'm just staying here because this hip feels a little bit tighter than the other one today. So I'm just trying to take a couple of breaths before I'm moving closer and I'm stretching up my spine more towards the ceiling. Everything you feel when we do postures during this class and the slowing down is absolutely normal. So don't fear that you don't know something or you don't do something right. So everybody has a different sensation in different postures. Try not to judge, just try to breathe and try to feel something like change. And once you feel a little bit of change in your body, anywhere, in any posture, that's perfect. That's really good. Because you might feel that it's not going to change your body, but it's definitely going to change the way of thinking, or the way how you're thinking about things. Now gently release it down and move it carefully and shake it. Let's move to leg stretching. extend the legs in front of you. I'm gonna turn to the side. Lift the flesh up and out. So again, if you look at me, you can see that I'm tilting the pelvic. So my back is straight, I'm not curling in. I keep my chin up, my chest open. At the same time, I'm flexing the toes back. And here's the thing, again, you see your hamstrings are like this, or even the legs are more bent, perfectly okay. Just roll something underneath. So place a pillow, place a blanket, or place the foam roller. Sometimes I do like this. Arms overhead. Take just one inhale and exhale. With the exhale, stretch the fingertips up towards the ceiling. Then bend the elbows, slide the peace fingers, which is your index and your middle finger. So that's sliding in between the big toe and second toe. And just hang here. Keep the chest up, the chin up, the shoulders back. And just feel that stretch underneath the hamstring, the calves, your glutes, maybe your lower back a little bit. Every time you inhale, notice. And every time you exhale, just let it go. Don't collapse the chest. Feel that the shoulders are continuously stretching back. So that's going to help you to leave the chest open. Now take another breath, and if you can, just go a little bit further. Try it. Maybe it's just 1 inch. That's a lot. Chest out, shoulders back. Bend the knees a little bit more. And keep the chest open. There you go. There you go. That's it. Relax the lips, look up. So every inhale you hold, and when you exhale, you feel that the shoulders are moving behind and the chest comes through as you're stretching. You have 2 more long inhales and exhales here. If you can bend the elbows, the chin goes towards your big toe. Your stomach is maybe touching the thighs. Roll the shoulders back 1 more time. And release it gently, slowly. Shake the legs. I do like to lift my knees up with the half of the palms. And I do like to hug my knees to the chest in here. Again, if you're rolling the shoulders back and lengthening up the head, you will feel that great energy. You will feel that great stretch towards the ceiling. Now extend the legs out. In straddle split, it doesn't have to be a wide one. You can bend the left leg in, or you can leave both legs out. The right palm comes behind you and the left arm swings up. Now again, I just want you to concentrate how you're sitting here. So don't roll on the butt cheek, roll the pelvic ahead, roll the shoulders back, lengthen up the head and stretch the left fingertips up towards the ceiling. So start to feel that you're opening up that left side. The right palm can be on your hip or left thigh, or you can just keep the palm out and just touch the top of your palm, the top of the hand to your hip. Now take an inhale 1 more time, stretch the fingertips up, and as you exhale, bend the elbow, hold the knee at this time, and start to look behind your right shoulder. If you can, bend the left elbow and start to slide your left palm towards your right knife edge. If you can hold on it, you're gonna hold on it. You can keep the palm on your shin, or you can place the fingertips next to the leg. And again, we're just stretching, looking behind. Gently walk back. Come back to center, palms are facing up. Now switch to the other side. Left palm behind you on your hip. Right arm comes overhead. And again, you just swing the arm up, but then you start to stretch the fingertips up. So you're really opening up that right side. Take one more breath. Stretch up with the exhale. Then bend the elbow and hold the outside of the left knee. Start to shift your eye gaze behind and gently roll the left shoulder behind you. Now start to go a little bit deeper. Slide the right palm on your shin or grab the knife edge and try to relax the right shoulder down too. Take one more breath. Exhale. And slowly come back. Palms are facing up. Now keep the straddle split. And again, walking ahead. Don't forget the pillow. Again, you can place the elbows down, or you can go all the way as much as you can. But as you're walking, I want you to take a step with every each inhale and exhale. So again, if the eyes are open, that's really great, because you're gonna feel more. You're gonna feel what the body wants, how the body wants to move. If you keep your eyes open, then just look an inch ahead every time as you're stretching out. It doesn't matter how deep you go, what matters, what you feel on the way there and what we're gonna feel after the posture. If your knees are bent, that's okay. If your knees are straight, try to flex both feet back. If you go all the way, the forehead is on the ground, or again, you can choose one ear and the other ear. And let's do 3 more long breaths. Last inhale is coming up next. Now hold it in your lungs as you expanding the lungs. As you inhaling, hold it in. And with the exhale, just feel that you're releasing all tension, what's left in the body. Relax your lips, your jaws. Awesome, everyone. Gently, slowly come up. Walk back. And bend the knees. Sole of the feet are together. Hold the palms on your toes and just butterfly the knees a couple of times. So it's just a slow movement. Try to keep the chin up, the shoulders back. And change. I know that already you were happy that we don't do Malasana today, but my good or bad news are the same. We do Malasana. So come to this posture, squatting posture. You can again use a pillow and sit on it. The feet can be parallel or the toes are out a little bit, palms together, and as you stretching the knees behind, try to roll the shoulders back and lift the head up, chin up. Anytime you feel cramping or something is not right, gently release your posture and stretch the legs out. If it's not cramping, if it's just you feel that you can actually stay there, but it's really, really uncomfortable, that's what we're looking for. That's what exactly we're looking for. So you have to now just release that thought and just think about it. You stretching the head up towards the ceiling even more. As you inhaling, feel that each bone in your spine is lengthening up. And as you exhaling, feel that you're rotating the knees and you're rolling the shoulders back a little bit more. The tailbone is under, the face is relaxing. Your breathing is long, slow. Three more breaths here before we're gonna move to a variation. Try to straighten your back. Try to pull the belly in and feel that you're stretching towards the ceiling like somebody's pulling you up. So you cannot lose the balance. You're not sinking into your hips because you lifted. One more breath left here. As you exhale, lengthen up that spine a little bit more. Feel strong. Open up your eyes, drop your palms, and gently come to a kneeling position. Now we're gonna move the hips just a few circles and we will come back to this posture and stretch the side of the body in Malasana. Change direction one more time. Then tuck the toes under and gently come back to this position. That's Tom's favorite, I can tell. He's hesitating. Awesome. So the heels are hip width distance, a little bit, just a little bit open up more. Toes can be point out, especially if you have any problem with the knees. Please don't make the feet parallel. Roll the shoulders back, lengthen up the head like somebody's pulling you up. Try to roll the shoulders back one more time. Head up, up. There you go. Good. Stay right here. Now extend the right palm or fingertip down, or fingertips are pressing down, then the left arm comes up. Just raise your arm up first and take a breath. Feel that your right elbow is gently rotating that right knee back. And with your second inhale, you hold, and the second exhale, start to stretch the left fingertips towards the ceiling. So as I'm lengthening my left arm, I started to feel the side hip again. I started to feel the left ribs again. They opening up. I'm shifting the energy from left to the right. Now bend the left elbow and swing the arm behind you. Again, you can place that palm on your hip, on your thigh, or you can interlace the fingers behind. Please don't force it. So that's not the point. My suggestion, and this is what I do myself, I just place my fingertips on my thigh. I'm rotating my left shoulder back. I'm looking towards the left. And then I start to feel that I can actually hold my hip a little bit more. So that's going to be the sign that you can try to bind. Especially here when we move too fast, the body will close and you're not going to get that great stretch what you could. So please, please, please go inch by inch. Just feel when the body says, wait a little bit and listen to it. Now I'm rotating the right shoulder back, rotating the left shoulder back. My chin is close to the left shoulder, so the eye gaze is fixed to the left side. And the top of the head is still lengthening up, so don't hunch. Feel that the spine is a little bit tilted, but it's stretching to the right side. Now open up the left knee a little bit more. Feel a little bit the inner thighs, your glutes, you lifted, you opened. The chest is opening now. Awesome, everyone. Come back gently, slowly, with control to the center. Roll the knees back, lengthen up the head, and just take one breath. Shoulders back and down. Now left fingertips down or palm down and just raise that right arm up. Then start to feel how you're rotating that left knee back behind with the half of the left elbow and start to stretch the right fingertip. You can even shift the eye gaze up towards the ceiling. Once you feel that the right side is opening, your ribs are opening, your shoulder is stretching, the arm is stretching. Then bend the elbow, swing the arm, and wait. So that's the moment when you're just waiting, you're observing, you're staging. Now maybe it's time to walk the right fingertips on your thigh a little bit more. As you're rotating the right shoulder, maybe you will be able to bind or just half bind, but stay right there. That's perfect. And now just work on the form. Both knees are rotating behind, shoulders are behind. Chin towards your right shoulder. Relax the face. Feel that you're stretching the top of the head. It's a long neck. And gently release. Arms together. And just let it go what you heard. There are some things we cannot control. Lengthen up the head, roll the shoulders back, knees out one more time. And here's the good news. Now you can sit down or you can drop the palms ahead. If you sat down, then roll the knees in carefully. I'm in a kneeling position, so I'm just gonna move my hips with a circle. If it feels good, you can go to child's pose and start from there. 2 more breaths and we're gonna be on the ground. Gently stop at the center and lay down on your backs. Shavasana, palms are facing up, relax the legs. So the distance in between the legs, it doesn't matter. I encourage you to stretch the legs out just how they are, how it feels good for your hips. Toes are relaxing, the fingertips are relaxing. Take one more inhale. And as you exhale, chin towards your chest, so the neckline is relaxing, and try to relax your belly button, which is going to relax the back of your spine, the lower back. One more long inhale and exhale. Then the variation of Pavanamuktasana, wind liberation pose, is coming up next. The right knee bends. Flex the right foot back. You can interlace the fingers and hold your right knee and start to pull that right knee in, actually close to the body, by relaxing the shoulders down. Or if you are in a more advanced posture or you want to try it, then the right arm hugs the right knee and then you secure that position. So you can hold your elbows, forearm, wrist, anywhere you want to. Now I want you to move the left leg out to the left corner of the mat and take 2 long inhales and exhales. Holding the right knee, swinging the left leg out. That's a little bit of different sensation what you felt when you set up the posture. Now take an inhale, and with the exhale, move that leg back, completely back, 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 so the left shoulder and the left heel are totally in line, or maybe your left heel is a little bit swinging to the right side of the mat. How are you gonna feel it? That you are in the right position, what I just described, that's what I meant, right? Position. You feel a stretch on the left side, and as you take an inhale and an exhale, you might feel your hip flexor too. Now at the same time, try not to roll to the right side, so both shoulders are relaxing for one more exhale. Awesome, everyone. Release the grip, release the leg, and release it on the ground. Shavasana, just take a long inhale and exhale. Feel that the arms, legs are relaxing in this moment. Then move to the left side, left knee bends, foot flex back. Again, this grip, or the left elbow hugs, the left arm hugs the left knee, and secure it with your right arm. And as soon as you have it, start to swing that right leg out. as much as you can. Take 2 long inhales and exhales. Now take an inhale and move that right leg back, right heel underneath the right shoulder, or 1 more inch more to the left side. So that's going to give you that nice stretch on the right side. Side hip. Maybe hip flexor. Exhale 1 more time. Then gently release it. Shavasana. Now when we bring the both legs up, flex both feet back, secure the grip, or you can just hold the palms on the knee and start to rock side to side. At this time, I do like if you use your palms and you're holding the knees separately, don't separate them, don't open them up, but just feel as you're rolling, the elbows are swinging your body back. So use the elbows as a help to move the body from right to left. In this way, you might experience a little bit of massaging the side hip. And then stop at the center. Hug the knees to your chest. Take an inhale. And with the exhale, relax the shoulders back down. Chin comes to your chest. And just feel that little pressure on your belly by your thighs. 2 more long inhales and exhales in this position. Now stay steady and not move. Just use the breath. That's the only motion. With the next inhale, keep the knees bent. Extend the legs to happy baby and hold the feet from the outside. Don't pull them, again, just touch them. Feel the heaviness of the palms. And again, you can rock a little bit or you can just stay steady at the center. So I'm not pulling yet. Again, I'm just letting the body to understand what I want to do next. So you started to feel the stretch in your hips because the knees are getting close to the floor just by holding this posture. And now we're going to add a little bit of help for this posture. So take an inhale, and with the exhale, feel that the sole of the feet wants to stretch towards the ceiling, but now the palms are pulling them back, and try to relax the shoulders back on the ground again. So you will feel that the lower back, the middle back, the upper back is getting closer and straighter on your mat. Stay here for 2 more breaths, or you can do any variation of the straddle split. You can slide the peace fingers and grab on the big toe, or you can still hold the outside edge, or you can change the palm position and hold the knees. So any variation, what you know or what you want to add to, please go ahead, and you have 1 more breath. Then hug the knees to your chest. Left palm holds the right knee. Extend the right arm on the ground. And with the exhale, move the knees to the left. And shift the eye gaze to the right. The more you bring the knees up to your chest, that's the more relaxation in your lower back. Please make sure that you're moving slow. So in any case or any condition you might have, you just want to make sure that you're not hurting yourself. Now, if you have a gap in between the legs like myself, again, you can put a block, a blanket, or anything just to be able to relax that right hip. Now take one more inhale, and with the exhale, shoulders, both shoulders are relaxing more. And gently change, look back to the center, bring the knees back to the center, then extend the left arm out, both knees to the right. Yeah, go ahead. And again, if you're moving the knees up towards your chest, that will help you to release tension. Now, the other thing what you can do when you realize that your left shoulder is hanging in the air, you can place a block underneath the right arm. Breathing is absolutely normal, and just feel how you're relaxing the shoulders down with each exhale. And as you're relaxing the shoulders down, that's going to help you to relax the hips, to rotate the spine. One more deep inhale in, hold it in for a moment, and just relax into it with the long exhale. And slowly change it back. Shift the eye gaze back. Come back to center. And that's your final Shavasana. If you want to put the legs up on a wall, on your sofa, please do that. So if you want to use your pillows, your blanket underneath the lower back, underneath your hamstring, underneath the head, please do that. Palms are facing up, legs are relaxed. Take one more deep inhale. And when you exhale, just feel that you don't want to move anymore. You want to stay in this position to heal your body with just breathing. Now your breathing is absolutely normal. Anything comes to your mind, just let it go. Feel how the energy is moving along the spine. Each time you're taking an inhale, feel how the energy enters to the body. And when you exhale, feel the benefits of it. You're melting into your mat more and more with each exhale. Your eyes are relaxing. Your face is relaxing. And after you checked everything from the outside, now let the organs to rest. Watch your body from the inside. Now everything is relaxing. Start to slow down your breathing. And enjoy those little gaps in between each inhale and exhale. Now gently move your fingertips and toes, wiggle them. If it feels good, you can stretch the arms overhead, or you can just place the palms on your heart. That's what I'm gonna do now. Just to feel how my heart is beating. Then gently hug the knees to your chest and roll on your right side. Take another breath or two before you press yourself back up. And when you press yourself back up, come to a seated posture. Palms are facing up. Close your eyes back. Relax your lips. And just take a couple of breaths in this seated position. Now gently close your palms together in front of your heart center for 2 more breaths. Now, if it feels good, keep the eyes closed, or gently you can open up your eyes. Thanks for joining me today, everyone. Have a beautiful Sunday. And please don't forget, we have so many classes with Cici and Justin next week. Please join us. Namaste.